Rosa Salazar calls out Alita Army at Comic-Con.
Hi, Alita Army. What's up, guys? Buy those Blu-rays, baby!
A clear message, a tacit approval for our efforts supporting the movie and fighting for the sequel, as well as a clear message of what we need to do in the next phase to try to get that sequel to happen. And you won't believe who actually retweeted this tweet. Rosa Salazar just can't help herself. Even while talking about her new Amazon series Undone, she has to bring up Alita.
Thanks. Where's the Alita t-shirt? Go get it. Put it on. And then I'll talk to you. Right out of the gate. I just like to...
So, this is for Alita, right?
Oh, yeah. This is for Alita Battle Angel. You better buy those Blu-rays.
Love it. We'll give you the full details, as well as look at the first week of Alita on digital, where it's topping the iTunes charts, as well as the Haverhill Echo, among others. And on IMDb, Alita has jumped up to number 8 on the most popular movies, competing with other movies that are still in theaters. And we'll finish with an article where Cinema Blend recently interviewed a lead animator from the movie, talking about where the Alita sequel might go from here in the following movie. The Doctor is in. What's up, guys? Doc Ito here with an Alita update. Before we begin, remember to like and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of Doc Ito's free repairs. And remember to sign the Alita sequel petition if you haven't. We're almost at 54,000 votes. All the new recruits into Alita Army have been seeing the movie on digital, on airplanes or other locations, and we are getting a good amount of pickup on the sequel petition, with interest in Alita at the highest level in months, at least looking at Google Trends. So check out the link below to sign the petition if you haven't, as well as pre-order the Blu-ray and order the movie on digital. After Amazon Day sales, Alita's back in the top 10 at number 6 and 7 at Amazon for the Blu-ray, which is still remarkable since the movie is not even out yet. And all indications are the digital has been doing pretty well. Washington Post published their iTunes Movies US chart for the week ending July 14th, with Alita being number 1 on iTunes of all digital movies. The Haverhill Echo posted their rental charts, which I tried to look into it. I'm not exactly sure how it's in a rental, but in any event, Alita is the new number 1 film on the rental chart, followed by Captain Marvel, What Men Want, and other movies. So definitely good news to have Alita spiking to the top of this chart. Officialcharts.com, tracking UK movie popularity, talks about a brand new entry with Alita Battle Angel coming in at number 3. But when you actually look at their charts, they track how many movies were bought in the UK on DVD, Blu-ray, and download. So for Alita to be number 3 when it's only available on downloads is really remarkable, because these other movies are also available to buy. So once next week, Alita's also on DVD and Blu-ray, I wouldn't be shocked if it jumps up to number 1. Now, Comic-Con's going on in San Diego, and of course Rosa Salazar was there representing her new show Undone at Amazon, which is definitely interesting, and we want to support Rosa in it. I may do some videos on it in the future, but it definitely looks very trippy. In any event, Armand got a chance to see her, and Rosa had a message for Alita Army.
Hi, Alita Army. What's up, guys? Buy those Blu-rays, baby!
So good. Now, I retweeted this pretty early, and a bunch of us were excited. I mean, this is essentially Rosa Salazar acknowledging us, acknowledging our efforts online, acknowledging our support for Alita, even using the hashtag to refer to us. So it's clear that now we have John Landau, we have Alita Movie on Twitter, and we have Rosa Salazar all aware of our efforts and the fan base. And I don't remember where I saw this, but someone made a comment on Twitter saying that usually it takes like a decade for a movie to reach like a cult classic status, and Alita's really done this within a couple months, which really speaks to how amazing this movie is. And just wait till a bunch of people end up seeing this movie on rental, on Redbox, on Blu-ray, or wherever they see it. Because, you know, there's a lot of people that didn't see the movie in theaters that are going to see it and are absolutely going to love this masterpiece. So in any event, I tweeted this out when it had maybe 50, 60 likes, something like that. And guess who got a hold of this tweet? Alita movie itself. No joke. Here they are again tweeting, hey, hashtag Alita Army, dive into Alita's world, and so on and so forth. So this is really embedded now. This is what's going on. And this is kind of funny. I never look at these Twitter trends, but this one says not a bot. So I don't know what that's about, but we know that Alita Army has been called bot. So that's kind of funny that this is trending. It's not about Alita, but still funny. Anyways, here's what Alita Battle Angel retweeted. Rosa has a message for the Alita Army. So not only is Rosa legitimizing our efforts, but now Alita Battle Angel itself on Twitter retweeted that video. And of course, I mean, the message is clear. We gotta buy those Blu-rays. And here's Rosa again, and I'll play the full video here in a second. She's supposed to be talking about Undone, but she just loves Alita.
Thanks. Where's the Alita t-shirt? No, I'm just kidding.
It's actually in my bag. Yeah.
It's in her bag.
That's
Go
really
get
good,
it.
though. I like
Put it on. And then I'll talk to you. Right out of the gate. I just like to...
Yeah, I like that. So this is for Alita, right?
Oh, yeah, this is for Alita Battle Angel. You better buy those Blu-rays. Just kidding. This is for Undone for Amazon.
Yeah.
I mean, the message is clear. Everybody wants to make the sequel. They just need enough revenue and a justification. We need to expand the fan base. We got to buy the Blu-rays. And I know most people watching this video are already on board. So what we got to do next is tell our friends. Once it's available to rent or once we get our Blu-ray, we will just share it. We shared with friends, we shared with those around us, people that haven't seen the movie. You can get the Blu-ray extra as gifts for family member, for Christmas or whatever later in the year. But we got to get these sales up. And of course, we're going to track it once we get numbers. And one last thing from Comic-Con we have from Rosa, where she's showing some support for service members overseas.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rosa Salazar. I'm here promoting Undone for Amazon Prime. I can't wait to give you a whole bunch of stuff to binge out there. And I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your service. I truly appreciate you, and stay safe.
No matter what our opinion is about politics, it's still nice to see Rosa's heart for people and for individual service members who are serving. Now, Matthew Garner, who's also seems to be an Alita fan based on his tweets, got an early look at the Blu-ray and posted a quick look at his YouTube channel, The Based Update. So definitely check that out if you want to take a quick look a couple days early, and we all can wait to get this on our hands ourselves. Now, one quick mention about Scott Mendelson's recent article talking about Disney remakes being just okay. And of course, with The Lion King coming out, reviews are less than stellar. But at least it's not the Cats trailer. Like, what is this? They must have seen the Sonic trailer and were like, hold my beer. The thing I wanted to point out is he talks about user polls that can be fudged in one direction or another, saying that The Last Jedi or Alita Battle Angel going up or down. And this is ridiculous because the polls weren't fudged. People just loved Alita. Like, we liked Alita Battle Angel. No one was fudging the polls. Even before Alita became like a political thing, people loved the movie. Like in the first week when it came out, just people went out to the movie. There was no politics involved and that whole brouhaha, which I think was very unhelpful for the movie, comparing it to Captain Marvel. Before any of that happened, people gave it a great review. It's a 95% or 94% because people loved the movie. And even the tomato meter went up a little bit. Now it's at 61%. So not bad seeing it trick up a little. So there's no fudging here. This is legit. In any event, let's take a look at this Cinema Blend article where they say a sequel is not a certainty, but there is a vocal group of fans hoping another adventure would be on the way. That would be us. Lead animator Mike Cousins, or Cousins maybe, in a recent interview told them, I guess the thing is I see in future films and would love to be a part of is playing not only more of that beautiful drama, but taking that warrior and carrying it on into the future films and kicking some more butt. Mike really loved the shift from Alita becoming a young, innocent girl, turning into a hardened warrior. And he relates this to his own teenage daughter who sees a partial identity with Alita's journey. That empathy is something you see in every frame of Alita's creation and existence. And by the end, you can feel the pain she's carrying being displayed clear as day on the screen. This is why we love the movie. It's the balance between the emotional moments and the action beats that get the audience's blood racing, making it such a rewarding experience for Mike Cousins. And Mike has worked on films such as Avatar, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and the Hobbit trilogy, so it's pretty high level of praise. And Ueda has done an amazing job with this movie. Now, I thought the first movie was action-packed, but we're going to get even more of it with the sequel, where he says there's not going to be a lot of time for tender moments in the second movie, with plot points focusing on her grudge with Nova and quest to become Motorball champion. Then the article talks about how Alita avoided the uncanny valley, finally saying that with an upgraded body, combat experience, and confidence, Alita is ready to go another time for a sequel, and the sequel could be even more of an explosive success, especially with the evolution of technologies like motion capture still taking place to this day. And like we talked about in the past, with Avatar being James Cameron's other big work he's working on, a lot of advances from Alita will go into Avatar, and a lot of advances from Avatar will go into the Alita sequel. In many ways, Alita was a development test for the Avatar sequels, and I think these two movies are going to be linked forever. Finally, not only would a sequel allow audiences the ability to see Mike Cousins and his team animating Alita's continued adventures in humanity, but another film could show us some of the most visually stunning, butt-kicking in some time. And of course, all of us want to see that. So we'll keep you guys updated. Remember to support the movie because we do not stand by in the presence of evil. And you all have a great day. God bless. We'll talk to you soon. Doc out.